morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, beautiful day. I would just like to give a forewarning to every video that you will see come out this week. I am currently going through the recovering process of COVID-19. I tested positive a few days back, and I'm just going through the waves of what this virus has to offer. So my usual energetic self will not be visiting you guys this week, but I do want to continue a strong schedule, so I am trooping it out, and yeah, let's just jump right into our first video, shall we? Today's video, I have 5 scary ghost videos that'll make you throw your phone by Nuke's Top 5. Now, I'm not watching this on a phone. So, either 1, we ain't throwing no phones around here, or number 2, these 5 scary ghost videos are gonna be so scary that I'm gonna find my phone at a random location, I don't know where it's at right now, and deliberately just throw it because these videos were so scary. The odds of option number 1 happening over option number 2 are extreme. I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's be real here. But let's just start the video and see what happens.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Hiding in the closet. This next video was sent in by a viewer, and it's one of those rare paranormal stories that's been around on YouTube for a decade, but not many people have ever seen it. In fact, in over 10 years, this channel has only gotten 66 subscribers and very few views. So let's get into it. Back in February 2011, YouTube user Steph posts a series of videos to document the creepy paranormal activity that she says she often experiences in her house's basement. But even as she tries to simply introduce her channel, things get a bit weird.
Hi everyone, my name is Steph. I live in New York, and I just wanted to do a little bit of an introduction to my channel, Steph's Basement 89. Basically, I think my house is haunted, which I know sounds silly, and I still feel kind of silly saying it, but I guess I shouldn't. We figured out that about the start of the new year of this year was when things started to happen. It's mostly in the basement, but... Right?
Right? What do you mean by right?
Did you, or are you f***ing with me?
Someone stayed at the doorway. I saw it. Oh. Someone stayed at the doorway.
So, can you... Don't go far.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna check it out.
So, as I'm recording to you, pardon my language, I feel like I just saw someone standing in the doorway, and so did he. No one, right?
No. That was definitely
Mm-hmm.
something.
The acting's pretty good, if this is faked. My only issue with this specifically is so far, it could change later down the road, but so far, we can't see anything. We can barely hear this roommate of hers in the background. We hear things happening in the background, and we see her just looking back and forth, acting kind of nervous or anxious or scared. So you have very little to go off of here. Very little to go off of it's fake or not. It'd be very easy to write something off as being fake in this type of video because of the fact that there's very little to go off of. We can't see anything. We're just going off of she's hearing things, and we're hearing things in the background, and her roommate is telling her things. Hopefully it changes, but if it doesn't, I'm not gonna put a very strong opinion on this specific video because there's just nothing to really go off of. 99% of this is just left to the imagination.
Sounds like someone walking around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll be back. But yeah, this is an introduction, a pretty good introduction to my channel, and freaking out a little bit right now, but that's okay. Hope you enjoy. Bye.
Steph and her roommate Sam both claim to see something off camera, and we can hear strange noises in the background, but of course all of this could easily be faked. But trust me, things are gonna get much creepier.
Good.
In this next video, we head down to what Steph alleges is the most haunted area of her home, the basement. Steph's little dog Bella seems a bit freaked out by something in the basement closet.
So normally when I come home from work, my dog Bella will come running to the door to greet me or whatever, and I just came home and she didn't do that, and it ends up she's down here in the basement just obsessing over this closet door. She's never done this before. It looks as if she's waiting for it to open, or she thinks there's someone behind it, where it's like she acts like she's acting how she does when she wants to get into one of the rooms upstairs. But she hasn't acknowledged me at all since I came home, which is very weird. Bella. She's not even answering to her name. I'm just gonna open it. If I could pull it. See, baby, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing in there, crazy lady. Well, it's dark, but as you could probably see, there's no one in the closet, thank God. See, baby, there's nothing there, lady. Nothing, okay? Oh, she's back to sniffing it again. It's freaking me out. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Over the next month, Steph experiences random noises from the basement and even some unnerving sightings of what she believes to be a supernatural apparition. She sets up a camera to record her basement room, specifically the closet. Her recordings capture many hours of, well, nothing. But then, late one Friday night, this happens.
The ghost's got that Friday feet. Wait, she's over there. Hold up. I thought I was going to experience some poltergeist activity, but there was a person sitting over there. Very easily could have just pulled a string, have the door pop open. That sucks. You had something, Steph. You had something. Is it gonna close
As
now?
Steph's friend Reese is casually sitting in the basement one night checking her phone, the closet door just pops open on its own. Now, Reese is a skeptic and doesn't believe the basement to be haunted at all, but still, we see her make a tiptoeing dash right out of the room, and we can hear her run up the stairs. So she definitely seems spooked. So now, we cut to one night where Steph and her friend Rochelle are hanging out as it gets close to the midnight hour. Steph decides to record a quick video for her roommate who is away on a trip. What she catches on camera is absolutely terrifying.
You videotaping? Yeah, it's for Stan. I won't break them. Michelle's getting like really good at the drums. So you might have some competition when you get back. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Did you see it? As Steph pans her camera by the open closet door, it looks as if an older woman in a white gown is just standing there, watching. When Steph pans back seconds later, no one there.
No. No. So, there's multiple reasons as why this is probably fake. It's fake. I'm just gonna call it now that this is bona fide fake. Both this person playing the drums and what's her name, Steph, whatever, they're fully aware that that closet has had some activity in the past. And it's just wide open. She's recording. She doesn't notice that giant figure in a white dress standing in front of that very dark closet very openly. Doesn't notice it. People might say like, oh, she was focusing on what she's recording. Okay. The recording very quickly and very easily saw that was there. So if she was focusing on either what she was recording or like what was going on around her, there's no way you can miss that. You just can't. Even if you're focusing on what's going on the TV or your friend right there, your peripherals would very easily detect that something's off. That's human nature. That's how our brain works. If we see that if we have the feeling that someone's watching us, we immediately look over. That's just human nature. It's psychology. That's very basic stuff. It's too. Can we scroll back? Yeah. Boom. You would immediately notice that. Like, I know it's there, but I can stare on the bottom left, like right where I am, where the play button normally is for the YouTube video, and I can see that there's someone standing up there. Your peripherals pick that up very easily. And this right here, so say Steph, the person who's recording the video, is looking away while recording this for some reason, hypothetical. The girl who's playing these drums is focused on this TV. Your peripherals would very easily pick this up right here. Especially if you are aware that there's some weird freaky deaky shit happening in this closet, you would already be more alert if you were to notice something off in this area. You'd constantly be checking over, like, oh, I thought I saw something. Oh, it's human nature. So out of pure basic like human science that I'm aware of, this is 100% faked. That's their friend or partner or hell, someone they hired from fucking Craigslist standing in a white dress in that closet. The video before that, the closet door opening, it's a shame that she was sitting on that side if it was real of the room. It was a shame if she was sitting on that side of the room if it was real, because the door opens that way. She was sitting there. She could easily have been like yoink with a string, pulled that crap, and then tiptoed away acting all spooked. Steph's Basement 89, I'm calling utter bullshit on you, which is probably why you don't have a whole lot of subscribers. You have a fair amount of views, and probably why you never really got anywhere, because people were probably calling you out on your shit. I mean, I get it. If you want to do stuff like this, just make horror films. I don't get why people are trying to prove an agenda that like, oh, this is haunted, and they go out into an extreme like this to try and, push their own agenda. If you want to make something scary, make something actually scary. Make a scary game, make a scary video, make a scary story. Don't push this paranormal crap. All right, this paranormal crap usually is something that happens naturally. something that you definitely weren't planning on doing. This is planned. This is an agenda. Don't push this crap. All right?
When Steph pans back seconds later, no one there.
Yeah, 'cause
So did Steph capture real paranormal activity in her basement? And just what happened after this? Well, we'll never know, because you see, Steph hasn't posted to her YouTube channel since these creepy incidents 10 years ago. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost
she probably stopped posting to it because she wasn't getting the amount of exposure she was expecting. Probably as simple as that. I mean, hey, something could have happened, you know. Could have been like a family emergency or, you know, something life-changing, sure. More than likely, she just wasn't getting the exposure that she had planned or was wanting right off the bat. I mean, given also that in 2011, so a decade ago, that's a pretty good video. That's not bad. That's pretty decent. I can't complain about that video. That's a good scary video. The problem is that you were trying to push it as paranormal. You should have pushed it as, you know, scary thing living in my house, and just, you know, try and make scary videos. Add a jump scare. You know. Just don't make it be paranormal.
channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. What remains? YouTuber and paranormal skeptic El Cubo Oficial was contacted by a homeowner who invited him to investigate strange paranormal activity in a house in Mexico. Years ago, the property the house sits on was a guava orchard. When land developers dug up the orchard, they were shocked to find the unexplained remains of 2 bodies buried in the orchard fields. One of the bodies was that of a young girl.
Damn.
A house was later built on this land, and the family living there has experienced nothing but terrifying supernatural activity. They say things move on their own. They hear the unexplained whispers of a child, and they've even seen the ghostly apparition of a young girl walking the hallways. Eventually, the family just decided to leave the house. But the homeowner, Pipa, now claims that the house is so haunted that no one will buy it. El Cubo Oficial agrees to investigate the allegedly haunted home. He is accompanied by paranormal investigator Paco Santin, psychic medium Aureli, and the home's owner, Pipa. The investigation is streamed live to YouTube as the group enters the house and begins their investigation.
Niña,
Ah, no mames, aquí no son pero sí, sí.
¿dónde?
Sí, aquí por el pasillo atrás de Paco, aquí, para el cuarto este.
¿Acá?
Sí.
¿Quieres usar esta?
No, con esta. El más, guárdate esta, Paquito. ¿Me puedes dar tu lamparita?
Sí, sí, sí.
Guárdate esa.
Voy.
¡Ay, no mames! Santi. Sí hay algo aquí, güey. Aquí. ¿Dónde la escondiste, cabrón?
No, pues no hay nadie.
No te pases de verga, güey. Alguien, hay una niña aquí, te lo juro que sí dijo hola. ¡Hola! ¡Oh!
La puerta se cerró. No, estamos aquí.
¡Oh!
De afuera.
Escucha, están caminando.
Ay, güey.
Hola, ¿estás aquí?
¡Ah, mames!
Güey, no mames.
A tu culo, güey.
Yeah, okay.
Hablaron, ¿verdad?
Se oyó la voz.
Pero no es un vecino, Pipa.
Voice.
No.
Oh.
Really?
Aquí está una niña, aquí está una presencia de una niña. Y está muy fuerte, ¿eh? Muy fuerte.
Hola.
Por eso le dice aquí, por favor.
No, tienes que aguantar.
¿Sabes, Pipa? Debe ser un vecino que traes, carnal. Sí, a huevo. No, güey, no voy a decir que sea un vecino, güey.
No.
Chécate la puerta. Están hablando, güey. Eso no es normal, güey.
Pipa claims that he sees something lurking at the back door, and then they all hear the voice of a child from somewhere within the house. Now, YouTuber El Cubo Oficial is a complete skeptic when it comes to the paranormal. so he believes that the others might simply be playing a prank on him. After looking around and checking the back door, he asks all of them to empty their pockets and leave their phones on a mattress sitting on top of a table. This is to eliminate any chance that one of them might be simply playing a recording. At the exact moment that El Cubo Oficial is explaining to his live YouTube audience that he has a hard time believing in the paranormal, he captures something absolutely terrifying.
Pero se me hace difícil aceptar que hay una niña aquí, o sea, no es como... si quieren que sea honesto, yo escucho una persona viva. O sea, si quieren que sea honesto. Tlacuache, gracias por tu apoyo. Nos quedamos en silencio. En silencio.
Did you see it? Without knowing it, El Cubo captures the pale face of a young girl in
Y'all buying this crap? Are y'all buying this crap? Because I'm not. I'm not buying it at all. It's, that's one of their nieces, maybe a daughter, and some makeup. I'm too sick to delve into this one. I'm not buying it. This is a load of crap. It's too much. Like I said, you're pushing the wrong thing. If you want to make something scary, make a scary video. Like a horror video. Something that goes in the horror genre. Don't be putting into like fucking ghost videos. Paranormal fucking ghost caught on camera. It's not where it belongs. If you want to capture stuff like EVPs, you know, digital recordings, you know, things that are made for that specific area, you know, the people that actually like try and prove that they're ghosts, they don't go out of their way and do something crazy like this. They capture, you know, little EVPs. They capture maybe something moving. It's very hard to usually make out what it is. If it's an object moving, it's very subtle because it's not how things work. You know, everyone knows that, like, believes in this, is that ghosts are very camera shy. They are. They don't like to do stuff like this. I mean, it's hard to say, but ever since we've had cameras and like tried to capture paranormal, there's been very, very, very few occasions where people have caught a full body apparition of a ghost of any kind, and actually had it been, you know, ran through the ringer of people being skeptics, people trying to prove that the video is fake, and came out on top. There's been very, very few videos that have done that. And this isn't one of them, because that's fake. That's an actor or actress and maybe some makeup, if they could afford it. And just good timing, probably with a lot of practice. Because this was recorded, this wasn't live streamed or anything like that, so took a few shots, probably a few takes. But let's move on.
The door's window right behind him. It's not until many minutes later that they read the live chat and discover what they just captured on camera. When they go through the...
I take my words back. That's good. They are live. Oh, so that was a one-shot thing. I wonder if they practiced it before. They had to have practiced before, because that was a good little shot. Damn.
Door and look inside the room. There's no one there. So did they possibly capture the ghost of the young girl whose remains were found on the property? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch the full video with even more scary activity over on the YouTube channel El Cubo Oficial. Monster on the Wall. Caitlin Nichols is the proud mother of 2-year-old triplet girls and shares her journey from infertility to motherhood on TikTok and other social media. Her TikTok is dedicated to sharing stories and videos of her 3 girls, and she has never posted anything related to the paranormal. That is, until one evening when the baby monitor in her children's bedroom captures something very creepy after the girls wake up from their nap. The triplets are all watching and pointing at the exact same wall, and they seem to be talking to something that isn't there. Caitlin says that she has no idea what the girls saw and is unable to explain their odd behavior. But then, on another night at 3:40 a.m., her daughter Millie wakes up crying, scared of something on the exact same wall. Little Millie sobs as she explains to her mother that she saw a monster on the wall in her room. So just what are the triplets seeing? Is it possible that they can see something that we can't? You can watch more videos of the girls' eerie and unsettling reactions over on Caitlin's TikTok page, 555 MPH, a triplet story. At a glance. Josh from the YouTube channel Other Studios reached out to me about a friend of his named Cody. Josh claims that Cody was alone in his house in Oxford, North Carolina one day when suddenly strange things began to happen. Lights begin to flicker and he can hear the sound of things being moved around in his home. Needless to say, Cody is pretty freaked out. But he takes out his phone and starts to record short videos of the strange events to send to his girlfriend. Eventually, Cody has had enough and steps outside for just a few seconds to take a break from the crazy things happening in his house. After taking a moment to gather his courage, he starts recording again and steps back inside. What he captures is absolutely terrifying.
Nope.
Cabinet doors have opened on their own and a chair has fallen over on its side. But most terrifying of all, a face.
Oh, wait, face? Hold on. Before I start
talking.
talking.
And a chair has fallen over on its side. But most terrifying of all, a face can be seen staring at Cody from the top.
What?
Side. But most terrifying of all, a face can be seen staring at Cody from.
That's not a fucking face. You're stretching for stuff. That's not a face. That's bullshit. Anyway, let's focus on what actually happened. Not bullshit. I don't blame that guy for his reaction. He walked in and he was like, "Oh, everything is open and not the way I left it. Nah, I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna go sleep outside." And I totally relate to that. I would do the exact same thing. I would have no issue sleeping outside as long as it meant that I'm not sleeping in that house. Fuck that. That's totally understandable reaction.
In the top right corner of a doorway. Cody
Oh.
is shocked.
That is a face. Ew. Alright, that's not bullshit. That's a fucking spider monkey. That gives you the chills a little bit. Gives you little goosey bumps. Yeah. See, that's something out of a horror movie right there. Yeah, I like that. That's fucking creepy. What are the odds of that being somebody or something with like a fake prop head putting on the corner? The odds of that are pretty high. It being some poltergeist or demon manifesting itself, much lower. The odds of that are much lower. But you know what? I'm not gonna write it off. I'm not gonna write it off. The only problem is that, at least according to Nuke, because I don't have the original source of the original uploader. According to Nuke, was guy captured some weird stuff. He went outside. He stopped recording, and then he started recording again, and this is what he captured. What the hell happened in between that stopping of recording and starting again? That's the unknown. That's the filler of what very potentially could be bullshit. So we're just gonna go off the fact that this is a good video and move on.
When he reviews his footage. To this day, Cody still has no idea what this horrifying face could be. So what do you think that is? You can watch the full video over on his YouTube channel, Other Studios, which despite the rather suspect sounding name, Josh claims is not a short film, quote, studio channel. In point of fact, Josh has never uploaded anything other than this one video. Raid Shadow scratch that. The Raid. Now this next clip is another case where I've been unable to find the original source video, even after hours of searching. The video is in Portuguese and was posted to Reddit by user Mr. Miracle BR. He claims that he found the clip on Twitter where it was shared by a Brazilian police officer. The video allegedly shows a raid by law enforcement officers in Brazil. Now I have no way to verify the backstory on this one, but the clip is definitely very creepy.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano, que é isso, mano?
Mano, não tem nada.
Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano, bora, mano. Deus me livre, mano. Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano. Corre. Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho?
A door violently opens and closes on its own, freaking out the team of men searching through what appears to be an abandoned building. But, did you see it? As the men run and the cameraman waits for the others to catch up, a horrifying face appears to quickly pop up from the edge of a door frame before disappearing. Face appears to quickly pop up from the edge of a door frame before disappearing back inside. It happens so fast that only when the clip is slowed down can the face be seen emerging out of thin air. But is it real? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax?
Interesting. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know how you could pull off that door, you know, very violently opening and closing like that. That would take a bit of thought on how to do that. I'm not quite sure how they could pull that off. Especially with how active they were around the door, it'd be kind of hard to just have a simple string. And then, like I said, it's opening and closing very violently. I want to be kind of tough to pull off. I'm not too sure. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Because I genuinely can't think of, you know, an explainable reason right off the top of my head. But that looks like it's going to do it for this video. So, that is today's video. Honestly, not too bad. There were some things in there that I called bull crap on, but that's pretty usual. There's some things that's like, all right, well, they can be explained or written off based on whether, you know, based on what we saw, what we can deduce, or how it was recorded. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching so much, and I want to apologize for the lack of energy and all that sort. I'm just a little under the weather, but I still wanted to, put out some content for you guys because I know that the few that do watch me, they actually enjoy watching these videos. So yeah, I want to keep it up for you guys. But yeah, once again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps. Share the videos. I really appreciate all the support. If there's something in the video that you noticed that I didn't, or something that you think I should have gone into further detail about, please leave a comment down below. I will make sure to respond as quickly as possible. And just hope you all have a beautiful day. See ya.